From the Ultra Headquarters, this is Early Nightline with LWO. And now, man who told Toni Storm, okay, kid, you really need to move on with your life because this wrestling thing isn't working out for you.
Mr. Elmere, welcome to Early Nightline. I'm Elmere. Well, it's Tuesday night, and get a look like this. What's what the transition might could happen if Toni Storm enters the Queen's Crown tournament? Well, continuing her path on the path of success. I know Tally's not like a pipe dream, but do you really think she's on her path of success? Well, she uses to then Selena Vega, and even she just looks to fight Dope and Natalia in the ending of the Miles. Of course, Toni may have gotten off track and yet continue in its presence. Can we just say that she is trying to destroy the WWE? I mean, like I say here, wrestling might be too good for you, Toni Storm, and I think you need to stop saying it. But strange, Toni has not to go back on his promise, and the word William told her she nearly got in WWE on the back wounds, and then right now is urgent. The swings on due to surprises that girl certainly says Toni is nervous wreck. I mean, thought the girl was nervous before, but clearly I find her whipped up.
Oh boy, give it up for BJ Penn and Chris Jericho. Apparently they've really did a number on everything.
Alright.
Go, come on.
Alright. I heard you folks are tonight might be getting cease clothing because you're watching stuff on USA and Sci-Fi, but what we're talking about, Toni Storm? Yes, BJ Penn, and I think Toni Storm might be having a great loss a lot of time here with the loss to Selena Vega. Oh, come on. That girl really needs a headline to the semifinal or the quarterfinals. Come on. You think the King of the Ring and the Queen's Crown that we might turn the Queen and King? But to point it out here, think I say Homecoming King and Homecoming Queen.
There we go. He's a good boy.
Jericho, I kind of wondering we all forgot about something here, but let's not.
Rico, are you twitching?
Let someone else take.
Man, it says I couldn't join.
Take the top allotment. Annulment. You know, bad words and common threats might be too bad for Toni Storm, but she tried to destroy the WWE for it. Oh, come on. She's not going to destroy the WWE if she is doing something worse. How about she had her TNT in her back pocket? Come on. Stop saying that. You need to stop worrying so much.
Just go to a commercial. This is really getting old now.
Watch me trick Fred out of his fruity pebbles. Yeah, take the wrapper. Fruity Pebbles. really love my pebbles. Fast, fruity flavors, very fun.
Oh no!
Help me. Help.
Very
Oh,
nice.
God, oh,
Pebbles
oh,
time. Drink it down. Fruity pebbles time. Barney, my pebbles. Time to wrap things up. Pillsbury Pebbles cereal, part of the nutritious breakfast.
God!
tell one more thing.
Alright. Okay, folks. I don't tell everyone in WWE is so hard to find making moves about superstars who quickly gone evil and try to take over the world or destroy the world they're already in. Well, that's true. But how about the time of the Scooby-Doo mystery where it was just a man in a mask? It was just a WWE superstar hero trying to destroy the WWE because they did enhance their career. Wow, sweet. No one knows that this mystery is going so on here, but Toni Storm is another thing that we need to worry on her tonight. Why Toni Storm? Well, here's a little lesson in testing grabber here. Because he was just in the Queen's Crown tournament to finally get close to the semifinals. But was he about to cross over and decide to head inside the head of south to hurt the Westerns here they better blindside her and pin her to finally become the Brazilian reigner of the Western world. So they tried to find out who's going to be the next queen of Charlotte. Well, the next Charlotte Flair will be the next queen to hold on to opportunities here. But let's say we are down with another queen gambit in this whole situation. Oh, come on. You really think that Toni Storm will become the queen if she wins the queen's crown like that? That girl nearly lost her mind. Oh, please. At least no one else seemed to like it here when they try to take this job seriously. Oh, freaks. The only thing we are clearly having problems here tonight is the fact that everyone else is so hard getting vaccination treatment. Then everyone else is running in our bed to find out what's wrong. No one is too safety here. If no one has said this before. I just hope no one else seems to take like here. Please, everyone else is clearly out sense here. What do you mean? Hey, do you understand why Toni Storm was almost TNA UK champion? So she won the Mae Young Classic. She became the NXT UK Women's Champion. Lost it to Kay. Transitioned herself to NXT. Southbound in the Houston brand. And she nearly fell, capturing the NXT Women's title on multiple occasions. Wow. That is nearly quarters of workers here during the whole pandemic. Well, pandemic seasons are all kind of wondering of how much credit we have said it before, but now NXT now turned to NXT 2.0. That could be a sight. What's using here is that NXT will get closer to more than 2 or 5 ratings, or what we say that total ratings will be 9 to 17. 9 to 17. Look, Toni Storm, you try to go ahead and try to make you look a goof off a long time here, no sense of that here. But you try to destroy the WWE. You try to win Mr. McMahon's reputations. Try to win his company. One screw up. One foul up. One zero threats. He got blown the WWE opportunities because Wrestling is fake, by the way, which we know it can't. Then you are totally out of control. Sweets, you do know that Toni Storm might be watching the show now and kind of putting the hate crime on us. Oh, come on. She didn't really try to ban us. Bartender, do you realize that we are still the middle of a pandemic here, and all you talk about is throwing the eye essence here? I think all of you folks need to stop wondering and how we get back to life at hand. What do you say, Harmider? I convinced Toni Storm might find a rivalry that he might be heading aside here. Perhaps a rivalry with Nia Jax to help boost the wings here and get closer to the WWE SmackDown Women's title, which by the way Becky Lynch is holding. Oh please. None of that really works. Please. Oh, don't be so ridiculous here. At least they're not being so hell-bent. Hell-bent on what? You know, hell-bent on letting someone else do it for you. You agree with so much things here, Cowboy Bartender. But I agree that Halloween is making spooky than that before, and I would think that the Toni Storm need to stop letting someone else go here, because once he goes to WWE, the spooky stuff in Halloween could be the only thing to help calm these people down. And of course, the Nightline TV to go to church.
Oh man! Vampire bears! This does not look good. Evacuate! They get very vicious. Even more so than the actual bears.
Oh no. Vampire bears! Okay. So yes, people say that the King of the Ring and the Queen's Crown may be talking about bringing yes again here, but if you promise me, if you try to bring Finn Balor and Toni Storm together, that's an absolute no-no. Well, actually, a big no-no, because you put Finn Balor and Toni Storm together, that would be like a bad dream times 12. And don't put bad dream times 12. Well, folks. Wise I say at the times here. But tomorrow night we'll find out about Margaret Robbie Ronnie Orton or the Albert Essence here. Then we went Thursday with Miss Smith to talk about Stephen Colbert and his host getting closer than ever. Then we went to Friday with Cena and Bryan and talk about James Corden again. Wow. It's lovely to make fun of Colbert and Colbert at the same time. But tomorrow we'll talk about Margaret Robbie and let us you. Stephen Colbert will get closer than I used to think about it for a very long time. Well, anyhow, that's the news for tonight. And I am out of here. Hasta la vista, baby.